Hello, hello, hello. I hope you guys are doing well and having a good, what is today? This is a weird week. Today is Thursday. No, is it Wednesday? Today's Wednesday. That's right. It's one of these weeks where I had a teacher work day yesterday for election day, and then I'm off Friday for Veterans Day. So it's definitely makes for a weird week. But thank you guys for joining us on a Wednesday evening. We've got some new products to show you, right? So as your beard product collection grows and you become a little bit of a collector, you may want to display your products. You got to put them somewhere. And sometimes you just don't want them in a drawer because then you can't figure out what you want to choose. I like kind of looking at them and so I can see what I want to wear coming up. So you may have you only may have a small collection. You may only have 3. Oils may be all you have. I think everybody in here has got more than 3. But we're here with Jason Esser. I'll bring him on screen in just a second. His little labor of love in the community has turned into a little business, and he's got some awesome beard oil displays. Is the first thing he started with, little wooden displays. So I've got one here that holds 3 oils, and then I've got another one that holds 5. All right. He's got some multi-tiered ones. I still need to get one of those multi-tiered jobs where it can put like 30 of them vertical, or I don't remember how big they are. We'll ask him in just a second. Then I got another one that you can hold 4 on. This one's got a little more wood on it. It's got a little more on there. And then he started making soap saver trays, right? So he made those in wood. And then he started making epoxy. And now the best of both worlds has come together tonight. And we now have beard product display holders that have both oil and room for your balms and your butters and a lot of other stuff. So that's what we're releasing tonight. There's you've got the 2 oil, 2 butter combo and epoxy and multicolors and all that stuff we'll get into. And then there's also the 1 oil, 1 butter display, and those are in epoxy, which is kind of neat. I like all the different colors because they go well on wooden shelves. If you have wooden displays on wooden shelves, sometimes they kind of clash. So that's what we're releasing tonight. Let me go ahead and welcome in the owner of SimpleSolutions123, so SimpleSolutions123 over on Etsy. And that's Mr. Jason Esser. Welcome him in.
Hey, everybody.
Good to have you on here. I know you have not done many live streams. I think you said this is number 2. You've been in the comments on a bunch of live streams.
Oh, yeah.
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 So where are you located
Second,
at?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Nice. So you say your second live stream. When did you come into the beer community? I know you've been around for several years.
2020.
2020. I got
Yeah.
you.
And I was actually doing a little bit of digging into my Etsy shop, and on Friday is the anniversary of my first sale in 2020.
Oh, well, congratulations.
So it was kind of like a wow moment.
Yeah, like a lot of people, you stay in the community, you love the community. You either start making beer products or you start making videos like I did, or like you started making something that's going to benefit, the folks in the community. So I just love the work that you do, both the woodwork and now the epoxy. Let us know in the comments if you have tried one of these displays or soap savers from Jason in the past and how that's worked for you. And we want to talk definitely about the new products tonight. So I know that's probably took a lot of time to come up with these. So you want to tell us a little bit about the process behind them?
So you basically you make a prototype that you want to encase in silicone. Then you would have that silicone mold, and then basically you can start buying and messing around with epoxies and get all the pigment colors and start making all kind of stuff. I mean, Etsy and all kind of companies have molds that all kind of people are using for products today. So I figured, why not do it with the beer community?
Awesome. So by the way, these come with some awesome new kind of rubber feet, and those things do not give at all. This thing will not slide across anything that I can tell, and they're screwed on, so they're not gonna just pop off or unstick or something like that. So I really like that. It kind of raises it up a little bit more as well.
Yep.
All
Yeah, I
right.
screw them in there, the rubber feet. Um, yeah, just to help your display stay in one place so that you can do your morning routine, your nightly routine, and go about your day.
Yeah, you're not going to knock that display off. It's going to be pretty solid. So we can talk about the price of them quickly. So everything tonight's been marked down 10% automatically on the whole Etsy store. So all of the products, and we'll talk about all of the products in just a little bit. But you've got the one combo unit here. I've got one in the little silver here, and that goes for normally $25, but with the 10% off here, it's $22.50. And then the two combo here, that's got 2 oils and 2 places for your butter or balm or something like that, is going to be $31.50 tonight. Free U.S. shipping, and then there's some different colors to choose from. We'll get into all of the colors in just a second. And yeah, awesome stuff there. So the link is in the chat. The link is in the description of the video as well. And if you are there's some limited stock here on a very special thing. Do you want to show off the very special thing? You may need to
Yeah.
turn the lights out for
Well, the light switch is over there, but
it.
I have 4 glow in the dark of these. If you want, I can go turn off the lights, show how much it's glowing, and then I'll turn them back on. Up to
Sure,
you.
go for it. We'll
Let's
wait
do it.
on you here. We're saying hello to everybody
Yep.
in the chat while you're doing that. So I think there's 4 of those. If you're into the black lights or that kind of thing, we've got some glow in the dark. We'll see how much that lights up.
I can't see with the computer. Let me see. It won't pick it up on the camera.
Yeah.
But
So I'm sure that would look good under like some black lights and stuff.
Yeah.
So cool.
All right, let me get the lights back on.
No
It's glowing in
worries.
my hand. It's glowing in my hand, though.
Glowing in your hand. So I'm going to put this on you for just a second so you can show off some of your different colors that you have. So
Yeah.
you want to show off your colors?
So basically, I mean, the only colors I have are in soap trays and stuff. And then I have, if anybody were to want to ask about what the colors are, all the color descriptions are in the description. And I actually took a picture of that list. It's at the very end of them all. So you can kind of read what the colors are.
Yeah, we'll look at the website in a minute.
I mean, you got a black. I mean, you can see how shiny these things are.
I love the texture to it too. It's not just a solid something. You've got some marbling and stuff in a lot of them.
Yeah. So there's like a white. This is like a soap tray. I was messing around with some colors so you can see the kind of difference that it does on itself here. Everything kind of like blends together. Yeah, you can see how wild these things get.
Very cool.
Yeah, and that's the new soap tray that I came out. This one's a big one.
That is a big one. That'll hold the just about any kind of soap that you may have. That might hold the big Duke Cannon brick of soap.
Yeah, most of these soaps that are handmade, they require this kind of stuff to last a little bit longer. I mean, if you're paying for that kind of stuff, you want it to last as long as possible. Well, yeah, that's what I got. I didn't make too many just so I had all the epoxy in the world for everyone that wanted to get something.
Right. So these are basically kind of made to order, and you put up a little bit of stock, but if somebody wants something in particular, they can always send you a message. You can say if you can do it or not.
Yeah, they can message through Etsy, Instagram, whatever works for them. I'm always open for questions, custom stuff if it's within my skill set. That's what I usually say. If I can do it, I can do it.
Awesome. So if you click on one, you can select your style. So if you want the one oil, one butter, or if you want the double one, like I have there in that picture, that's mine. You can tell I like blue. I think that's why Jason knows my color scheme's usually blue. So he sent me the blue. So I'm going to use it on my videos for sure. And you see they've been marked down. And then you've got your color option. There's a big drop down menu and you can take a look at all of those. I like the UFO green. That looks pretty cool. See if I can blow this up. So you can see what you've got at least listed. Oh, that didn't get any bigger when I did that. So black, white, yellow, brown, silver, UFO, green, dark green, ocean, green day. I mean, you got a lot of green. Dark, what's ube? What's dark ube?
It's a purple.
Okay.
If you want, you can go in the go into pictures and scroll all the way to the back, and that's got the descriptions of all those
Okay.
silly names on those things.
Gotcha. So go to the back.
Yeah, you
Gotcha.
see that list?
Yeah. So there you go. So you go to the last picture there, and then you've got the descriptions, and that I can make bigger. Okay. So the dark ube is a dark, beautiful metallic purple pigment. And the tiger orange sounds cool. Which one was that pinkish salmon one with that big dish? Is that the Yamagata red?
That's not listed on the beard products, but I have it. So if somebody wants that in a beard display, just message me and I'll make it. But
That's the
that is I forget what it's called. I forget what it's called actually.
Gotcha. So anyway, that's the good thing about working with a a small shop, a one-man person made to order. You can just about get
Yep.
what you want. So if you have something in mind, please message Jason. He can tell you all about all of that stuff. And hello, Miss Ellie and Dagan and E and everybody else that's in here. We appreciate you joining us. And Mike Zarate, good to see you. And let's go back and look at this. So if you want interested in the glow in the dark ones, it's on that next tab over the next picture. Yeah, the tiger orange does sound cool. And so you can see that it does have the big, if you want have those big soaps, or maybe you've got two different soaps. Maybe you and your significant other share, and there may be room for two soaps. I don't know if you turn them sideways. I'm not sure.
There's that tiger orange.
Oh, let's see. Let's put it on that. Yeah, that's some orange, right? All right. We're going to be
Yeah,
like,
I brought the pigments that are listed up here in case somebody wants to see it, kind of like how I'm doing here. Like there's
gotcha.
that one.
And that doesn't show how it's going to look with all the texture and stuff that you
No,
put in it.
it's enhanced when it comes with the epoxy.
Yeah, exactly. So you got a variety of different soap savers and soap dishes. You've got some
Yep.
wooden ones. You've got some epoxy ones. You've got round ones. Um, so just a lot of cool stuff on that. And then there's also the beard oil displays, the wooden ones. I kind of think the black one would work well. Kind of depends on what kind of shelf you're putting it on, but I like the high risers there. So what you can get up to 40 spaces
I
in
think
there.
I was able to do a 50.
Wow. That's what you need. If you've got a big shelf and you just want to get these things a vertical, so that's the problem I have is like I've got so many that they're like 4 or 5 levels deep and I can't see the ones behind it. So
Yeah.
this would help with that. You can get up to a 50 space one for $67.50, and that's got already has the 10% off on all of these already. So it's got listed as a 15 space, 30 space, 40 space, 50 space, and that's a really good way to get organized in a hurry. And then your colors on that, you can get like a wood grained, or you can get the cherry red, or you could get a black, something like that. Did I miss any of them? A couple different reds. What's the gun stock? Is that the? I don't know what this is. Like
Gunstock is a very nice stain that
okay,
it's like a traditional look.
okay,
It's pretty nice.
gotcha. So a lot of cool stuff on that. It's a good question. How long does the 10% off last? How long are you going to run that?
I have it set currently for now till Saturday.
Okay, got it going on through Saturday. And somebody else. Oh yeah, Mike, if you've got those Captain Stash soaps coming, you definitely want to keep them raised up a little bit just so that it'll stay dry underneath. Keep them high and dry, and those soaps will last and last and last. That's the best
Yep.
thing about these soap savers. We got a new shower recently, and before I couldn't. The water just kind of ran on it because everything that I had to store stuff on was right underneath the shower head. Well, now I've got shelves that are way out of the water, so my
There you go.
soaps are lasting forever now, which is a good thing.
Nice.
Which is a good thing. By the way, there's a lot of different options about what might fit on these things. Just to let you know, is these holes for the oil are big enough, not only for your 1 ounce oil will work, but also a 2 ounce oil. So if you happen to have any of those big boy oils, I think you showed an example of the accelerator from Alley Cat, which is
Yep.
a 2 ounce, isn't it? I've got a 2 ounce here
Correct.
somewhere.
Yep.
I've got a Fetty Says, which is 2 ounces, goes right in there. And because it's that big, even though we can put a square peg in a round hole, there's our round hole, but you can actually put in
Yeah.
if I can get my camera to focus, you can put the square ones in there and they will fit. All right.
Yep.
So, well, not a lot of wiggle room. It just happens to be a round hole, but that does fit in there. And then for the round part, you can put just about any size oil or balm or butter that you can think of will fit. The 2-ounce tins will fit in there. I got one, the biggest one that I have for a butter is the big Artius Man, and that fits with no issues. If you're wanting to show off stuff, it's just sitting on a shelf. Well, maybe you've got your beard wash and conditioner or something. It'll fit. So just about anything you can think of to display beard product wise for oils and balms and butters and washes and conditioners, any of that stuff, I do think will fit on these brand new trays.
Yeah. And they're waterproof, oil proof. I don't think they're fireproof.
No, probably not. Hello, Jay Cruz. Good to see you. Let's see. And Damien said that, yep, the soap savers definitely make a difference on your craft soaps. Let me see what Mike asked here. Do you guys use soap bar straight to skin, or do you do a loofah? That's a good question. I'm team put the bar. I either put the bar right on my skin, or sometimes I just rub the bar in my hand, and then I just do it with my hand, one or the other. I'm not into the loofahs and washcloths and stuff for that part. I don't know. Everybody's a little bit different. How about you, Jason?
I use one of those soap sack things that they can come with.
Yeah. Hey, Russ, good to see you. Nicholas Z in the house. Yeah.
Hey, Russ, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah. Good folks in here tonight. Appreciate you guys joining us on a Wednesday at 7 o'clock. This time change still has me messed up. I'm like, it's dark driving home from work, which is bad.
Yep. Kids are always up early too.
Yeah. Once again, we've got the rubber feet here are screwed in, so they're not going to fall off or come unstuck, and this thing's not going to wobble on you, and that's really, really solid. It will not slide on my table at all. Especially on my counter in the bathroom. So you get a lot of different colors. So it'll look good sitting on a wooden shelf. It'll look good sitting on any kind of, bathroom countertop as well. So it just depends. You can get whatever color you want. Talk to Jason about that, or there's a drop-down menu for that. And everything, once again, in the whole Etsy shop is 10% off tonight. And there's free shipping in the U.S., so free U.S. shipping. So a lot of cool stuff there. Nick says he owes you a combo.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I think I remember something that was a while back.
Nice.
You can keep that, Nick. No worries.
Stephen, good to see you. Guys, let me know if you have any questions, or let me also know in the chat, what kind of display do you guys use for your beer products? Mine basically is like either, I got one table where I'm using to test stuff. And then a lot of times I put all my butters and balms are down in the cabinet below my sink in the bathroom. And then I've got a bookcase over here and things I've got like 3 of the shelves are just completely full of stuff. And about once every 3 months, I have to rearrange and organize and purge stuff that no longer is any good anymore. All right. Judd said he's going to be making a purchase on Friday. So that's good that you kept that sale going.
Yeah, I figured I extended. We all know, we can't just commit to it that night. We got to wait for payday and everything.
Yeah, got to wait for payday and to think about stuff and figure out what exactly which one you want to buy or how many and what colors and some of that stuff. So that's very cool.
Yeah, and then that way it gives them time to, like, if questions come up, they can ask them if they want to and get exactly what they want. And plus, if there's a color that I don't have listed, I can show you a couple other colors that I have, or I can order a color.
There you go. So I guess you do have a lot of options that you could order if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
Very good. So Nick says he keeps his oils in a cabinet and his butters in a dresser. Nice. And I've heard of people using spice racks like Nicholas Z has done as well. Yeah, and they look cool. It just kind of depends if it fits what you want to do and how you want to display things. For me, I've got some maybe you've done a special collaboration with a company. Maybe you've created your own scent, or maybe you have a scent that reminds you of something from your youth that you just want to have displayed for that. So you can either look at it or go back and smell it anytime you want. So that's pretty cool. Chris says he's got limited storage space. Yeah, that's one way to hold you back. Some people that still doesn't bother. They'll find a way to store it in a cabinet or in the that stuff just like accumulating everywhere. Hey Corey, good to see you. Robert says he's got everything on the top of your dresser in your bedroom. Yeah. Sometimes the significant others like say, you got too much stuff. You need to put this stuff away. Have we missed anything, Jason? Anything else that you wanted to talk about here? I think we covered all your products.
Yeah, I mean the epoxy comes in all the soap savers. What you see under some of them are actually water basins to keep the surface clean as well, so you don't have to worry about water and soap all over the place.
Yeah.
So it's actually a set.
Like this?
Yeah,
Cool.
exactly. So the epoxy one sits in that dish. Both are made of epoxy, and the circle ones are good for the solid beard washes.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. I've got a couple of those around here as well.
Yeah,
And those are definitely important to keep high and dry.
yeah, exactly.
Awesome. Justin says he'd like a crate like the old soda bottles, but for oils. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's an idea.
Yeah, all kind of ideas. Do you have anything else like you've thought of, or where this might go in the future?
I'm not sure. I mean, with this being the latest idea, I'm not even sure how much further you could possibly go.
I don't know. You're pretty creative. I'm sure something will you'll either see something or something will pop in your head or somebody that's the thing when you get so big and you start having interaction with your customers, they'll ask you for something and you're like,
Yeah,
oh wait a minute, I could do that.
yeah, especially if somebody needs something custom done, if it's within your skill set, you can try and put it together. And then if it becomes, something that's easy to do or something that's worth profitable, you can go for it.
Has anybody ever requested something like way off the wall with a beard display or something? You're like, I don't think I can do that.
Not a beer display. There have been like I did one for Troy, who wanted like this big soap storage box with his name burned into it, so I did that for him.
Nice. I always think you could make some sort of it would be wood, but some sort of display where you could put all your beard tools in, like your combs and that kind of stuff for your
Yeah,
bathroom.
true.
I've got one that I got at Target and they don't have it anymore because I would sure like to recommend it to folks because I actually absolutely love it. It's full of stuff, but
Yeah.
I don't know how hard that would be to make because it's got like, I'll show you once we get off of here, but it's pretty cool.
Hey, thanks, Dagan. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Dagan's played around making a few things here and there as well. I've seen him do some giveaways and things.
That's where it starts. You play around with some stuff, and then all of a sudden you're like, "Oh, I can create something here."
See, he said the same thing. He said he's made caddies for folks, but once again, it was about time and having the time to do it and the resources to do it. And you were kind of the same way, right? You were kind of hamstrung there for a while. Then you moved. Am I right? Am I remember correctly?
Yeah, I put everything on the delay for about 3 months, moved, did all kind of stuff, got it all up and running again, and then just here we are.
Cool. Oh, that's a good question. Nicholas Z asked about a rotating beard rack. So you would have like a little lazy Susan at the bottom to make it sort of like a spice rack.
What's What's funny is I thought of that, I think last year. I was gonna do it for Jimmy at Ruddy Man. I was gonna do for like the Ruddy reveal and be like, hey, you can spin all your products around. But that never came, to light. It's kind of like, oh wow, I thought of it, but it just didn't do it.
can make them spin. You can make them light up.
Yeah.
You can make them do this. But wait, there's more.
You need your butter? It's on the other side. Just spin it.
Yeah, that would be pretty good. All right, guys, you have any more questions in the comments? We're not going to go too long. We've made the big reveal here of having the epoxy beard product displays here. This got either a one combo oil butter kind of, or you can have two oils, two butter combos. You can get that for 10% off. So the single goes for $22.50 tonight with the 10% off, and then the double goes for $31.50 if I'm remembering correctly. It's scrolling across the bottom of your screen. Yep. And then made out of epoxy, they've got really good rubberized feet here that are screwed in, so they're not going to just unstick. It's going to stay nice and stable for you. Plus, the whole Etsy shop is 10% off, and you can take a look at all of the oil, wooden oil displays. You have them that looks like this, and even have multi-tiers to it. You can get up to 50 oils in one display, which is really cool. Be a good Christmas present to yourself. And then all your soap dishes and soap savers is all there, 10% off as well. Great. Anything else, Jason, before we get off of here?
No, that's it. If you guys have questions, reach out on Etsy or Instagram, whatever works, whatever's easiest.
Yeah, I've got the link to the Etsy shop, and I'll go back into the description and put in the your Instagram page. I don't think I put it in the description here. Let's see. Have you ever thought of doing a display for collectors with large collections? Well, he's got one with 50 oils, so that's pretty big. Are you talking?
Yeah, that's the 50. They're priced in a way. Most of those prices are shipping. If you think about, we're used to buying beard oil and butter combos, and it's just real easy to ship that stuff. This stuff gets pretty big.
Yeah, it gets big, gets heavy, big boxes.
So, I mean, it just depends on like the size. So if somebody really wanted a tiered display to do 100 of them, well, just know shipping's gonna be up there.
Yeah.
That's the unfortunate thing with products like this.
Yeah, it's mostly paying for shipping. But yeah, he's got a 50. So you can go to the drop down menu here, and there's a 15, a 30, a 40, and a 50. And you can tell the ones in the picture here. The one on the bottom's a 30, I think, and then this one would be a 40. So a 50 would be just adding a whole one more tier on the top, or did you add it more to the side?
Would be the top. But I thought I might have had a picture of the 50 in there. I don't know if I
Maybe you do.
uploaded it or not, because I only made 150 for somebody, but I'm not sure. Maybe
No, I don't see it in
there.
here unless this is it. No, that's 40. So I don't see a 50 in here.
Yeah, I know it's on. I had it on my Instagram videos and stuff. I'll have to edit so that way a 50 would be shown. But yeah, instead of a 40, there's one more row, whether you consider it in the back or the front.
Can you make one with 5,000? Because some of these guys have about that many oils, as Gary
Yeah,
said.
there's an 18-wheeler on the way as we speak to Maryland.
That's right. We'll load it down. Now we have some places you can put your butters and your 2-ounce oils and your balms and all of that stuff in epoxy. So these are pretty cool. That's what we're releasing tonight. You can get it in a double or a single. And that's 10% off until, when did you say, Saturday?
Saturday. I mean,
Okay.
I might even change it to just go to Sunday or something. I just
Okay.
when I brought everything live, I just figured I'd do it till Saturday.
So we may have through the weekend. If you have any questions, reach out to Jason. He'll be glad to answer them and hopefully hook you up and get you exactly what you're wanting to suit your need and your particular use case. All right. Show that again, please. Okay. Hold on, Gary. So if you weren't in here to start with, I'll just show it to you here. So this is made out of epoxy. It's got room for a 1-ounce or a 2-ounce oil, and then also a balm or butter up to a 4-ounce. Everything that I've got will fit in it. You can even, if you're trying to just display and you want to put, washes and conditioners, anything else. So he's got a single combo and he's got like a double combo. So that's what just became available tonight.
It's probably the blues jumping off your background, so it's hard to see it.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to. I'm a blue. I like my blue. It's my favorite color.
You you could bring it up in the Etsy listing, and it's well lit, so you can kind of see it there.
Gotcha. I can do that. Yeah, so that's what it looks like. Nice kind of marbling and that kind of thing. A lot of texture in that epoxy, so it's not just flat. Got some shine to it, a little something. Yeah, blue's my favorite color too, which is kind of bad because my alma mater is NC State, and they're red, and all the bad schools around here in North Carolina, they're blue. There's Carolina blue and Duke blue. So you sent me out a Duke blue, but that's all right. I like blue.
Yeah.
All right, folks, we want to thank you for your time and popping in here and checking out these new displays here from Jason Esser over on SimpleSolutions123 at Etsy store. And you can get stuff for 10% off through the weekend, probably. If you have any questions, reach out to Jason, and hope you guys have a good rest of the evening. See you guys.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.